So hello and welcome. This playlist is something I have been wanting to create for quite a while. Over the years, I've had the privilege of collaborating with extraordinary people around two bodies of work in particular that are very dear to me, the Wisdom Keeper's Oracle deck and the Dream Arc. So both of these are deeply inspired by the contemplative transmission of the Gene Keys by Richard Rudd and an even older root transmission, the 64 hexagrams of the I Ching. So you could look at the 64 hexagrams or gene keys as 64 archetypal frequencies, right? The wisdom keepers give these archetypes faces, embodied human expressions of these universal themes and stories, right? Like 64 faces of human experience or 64 doorways into transformation. And the Dream Arc brought these archetypes into mythic, shamanistically inspired, and animal natural realms, becoming a highly synchronistic, intuitive, and adventurous journey through the wild nature, right, as oracle. So on the surface, these works may look different, but underneath they arose from this same lineage, and they're both expressions of oracle. Not oracle as predictor, but oracle as a way of listening. Oracle as relationship, as a living conversation between the symbolic and the soul. And if I have learned anything over the years, what truly brings an oracle alive is not necessarily the artwork or the text alone. It's the people who carry it, the people who work with it, the people who bring it to life through their unique gifts and their unique interaction with it. So take translators. They don't just change words, right? They transmit essence across cultures, across language. True translation is an act of deep listening and bridge building. Narrators, similarly, right? They don't just read words out loud. They embody through tone and pacing and silence and breath and feeling, which are all part of the transmission, right? And then there are collaborators, right? The many people who engage with the work with their open hearts and their life experience and uniquely creative spirits. And they bring something new and wonderful to the world as a result of their relationship with the work, and in many cases with me. So in this playlist, I'm going to be sitting down with some of these bridge builders, these translators, narrators, and fellow explorers who are helping these oracular works to find new voices and new homes. And some of the conversations will center around the Wisdom Keeper's Oracle, some will unfold as Dream Arc dialogues, voices from a living earth, and some will move freely between them and maybe go into other spaces, who knows. So I happily welcome you to this living oracle in relationship, and I thank you for being here.